Hello, my hearties. A very good evening to you. It's just me, Scottie McClue. I thought we'd pop up and say a quick hi to every single one of you. It's Friday evening, early evening, and the time has just gone 18 minutes past 6. Lovely to have you with us, so you can tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 and come and have a wee chat with me, Scottie McClue, saying dinky-doo to every single one of you. Lovely to have you with us. I hope that you're having a good day. A lot of you will be at your tea, as we say in Scotland. You'll be having an early evening meal. We call it our tea in Scotland because it comes from the old high tea, I think, that we used to have at 5 o'clock. There's Amy. Hey, Scottie and everyone. Happy Friday. Good evening, Scottie, says Susan Dinky-Doo. Jim Gods says, you're not watching the F1, Scottie. Formula One, no, it's too noisy for me. Yeah. There we are. Hello, everybody. Dinky-Doo, Scottie. How are you? Lovely to have you with us. Hello, Aaron. Nice to have you with us, sir, and welcome. Welcome, I say, to Scottie McClue live on the TikTok, just for you. Scottie, when are you getting your radio show back? Well, we are in discussion, but there were some circumstances out with both our controls, but that will get sorted and we will be back in business. Codes is giving me red roses. Codes, you're very good. Hi, Scottie. Please do you wish my son Harrison a happy 7th birthday? Melrose, of course I can. Happy 7th birthday to Harrison. Dinky-Doo, I say to you. Codes, thank you for my 10 beautiful red roses. You're very, very kind. Remember, you never, ever, ever have to give Scottie McClue anything. But if you are feeling flushed, there is a little red rose gold there. Just very, very modest. Very modest, I say to you. Hey, Dinky-Doo, thank you so much, says Melrose. Not at all. There's T-Talk says, party. We are partying big style. I say to you, every single one of you, welcome. I say, Melrose, thank you for all my red roses. Do not bankrupt yourself. And Dinky-Doo. Yes, indeed, Ness. Fantastic. Lovely to have you with us. Ness is an FP. Dinky-Doo, Scottie, we're watching in Irvine. Yes, do let us know where you're watching from. And every single one of you on TikTok, get following as soon as you can, because we have so much to talk about. It's little time to do it. Melrose and Coates, what are you doing? We're away up to 100 red roses. I say to you, how strange that is. We're watching from Livingston. Welcome, welcome in Livingston. How lovely that is. Good evening, Scottie Dinky-Doo. Hello, Thomas. I'm so glad you could join us. Guys, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, please subscribe right away and go down to the bottom left and give me a thumbs up. Bottom left of the picture, you'll see a little thumbs up. Ellie says, watching from Bathgate. We love Bathgate, Ellie. How fantastic is that? I say to you, good evening, everybody. Hi, everyone, says Chris. So there we are. And Jim Gods, hopefully it won't be too long before we're back on the radio. Harris says, watching from India. Excellent, Harris, I say to you. Look at all these gifts. What are you doing, guys? Watching from Scotland. 15 red roses from Coates. And Finward. Finward has just sent me red roses. Watching from Liverpool, says Air Trees. How lovely to have you with us from Liverpool. We love the bones if you're all down there. Melrose, what are you doing? We're up to 139 red roses. So there we are. Callum says he's watching from Glasgow. That's amazing. Watching from the Hermit Kingdom. Where is that, Rango? You'll have to explain yourself a bit more about that. Evening, Scottie Dinky-Doo. Evening, everybody. You're watching Scottie McClue, hashtag FlowTie, the first lord of the internet, the world's top broadcaster, and, of course, the world's most humble man. Oh, up the Royal Artillery, sir. Yes, we salute the Royal Artillery. Thank you very much, Rocks. Up the Royal Artillery and the British Army. Fantastic. Watching from Aberdeen, I fit like, who's your do's up in Aberdeen in the Granite City? Watching from Uranus, says Craig Scouse. How amazing. So I didn't realize that Uranus was populated. That's incredible. And there's codes, Dinky-Doo. Jerry Thompson, Jerry #1 van driver, Scotland. Dinky-Doo. You're live on Scottish Fun In. Who's that? Hello? You're live on Scottish Fun In. Who's that?
Shut up, you fucking...
Who's that? Mr. Fat Boo. There we are. Thank you very much. That's what we like. Oh, wonderful stuff. Now then, who else have we got here? Good evening, everybody. If you've just joined us, a very, very warm welcome, and so good to have you with us, Dinky-Doo, I say to you. Get following as soon as you can, and can everybody tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. I need probably 60 followers from now. So we get 60 throughout the program. That would be amazing. Scotty, who do you think will qualify first? What for, Jim Gods? On early tonight, Scotty, how long are you on for? Jerry, if you've got your tea to get, I do not want that to waste. Who's this? You're live on Scottish Phone In, is that? Hello? DINKY-DOO, I say to you. There we are, fantastic. Now then, Scotty was the best man on the radio. You're very, very kind, Amy. But in actual fact, radio and television are very poor these days, I say to you. And this is one of the main reasons I do this show, the random pop-ups. Fantastic. But if you can get subscribing on the YouTube channel, following on the TikTok, right, guys, I need another 95 followers. 95 on the TikTok. So if you're watching on TikTok, please go up to the top left, click the plus sign, and follow us as soon as you can. Okay, Scotty, dinner time. Jerry, yes, you get your dinner, because I do not want it to waste. Have you seen the latest videos up on the YouTube channel and the TikTok? Get watching them all, guys. My mum hated Scotty and the radio, says Jim Goss. Well, yes, it wasn't everyone's cup of tea because they didn't all get it. So there you are. Your mum was maybe just taking it at face value. And Coco is licking his lips. Lol. I'm not surprised, Jenny. You're live in Scottish Fun In. Who's that?
Hey, it's me, Davey.
Davey, my boy, how are you?
I'm all right, son. What are you up to?
Well, with a couple of wee dafties on there, so it's always a joy to hear you.
I heard them, the wee stupid heat, you know what I mean, you know?
These stupid dafties. Now, listen, what I was going to say to you, Davey, did you see the YouTube? You saw the YouTube that was uploaded, didn't you?
I saw the YouTube.
Yes, I thought it was brilliant.
TikTok she put me on.
I think it's brilliant. I hope you're all right with that, because I think you're amazing.
I'm good, son. I'm just having a wee cup of soup just now.
Good. Yes, lovely. What are you having? What flavour?
Chicken soup. Chicken and a wee buttered roll.
Oh, very odd, Davey. That's lovely. A buttered roll and a wee chicken soup. You're making me peckish, you know?
Aye, right. After this, go and get your chicken soup on, son.
I will. I'll get that on. I'll shout on the missus.
Aye, get the missus. She's in the kitchen.
I'll get the missus. Darling, Davey's on live on the broadcast. Aha. Chicken soup. Right, she's a way to get the barbie.
She just took back the back of your butt. She was clean up there.
That's fantastic. I love this. There's Jim Goss asking, have you ever been to Gourock? I have indeed. Yes.
I've been there. I think I've been to Gourock myself.
You'll have been to Gourock. Yes. You'll have been all over, Davey.
Gourock, Greenock, Largs, Saltcoats,
yes,
Ayr, blah, blah, blah.
The whole lot, Paisley. They're watching in from Stranraer and watching from Falkirk and watching from the Erskine Hospital. Isn't that
Scotty, I was talking to a lady last night at TikTok. She's from Houston, Texas, baby.
From Houston, in Texas. Houston, we have lived off. I used to think when they said that in the telly, Houston, we have liftoff, and it was the space station. I thought that was Houston in Redfordshire, just along from Bridge of Weir.
Brilliant.
Aye. And then
Maybe you got a lift off as well, didn't there?
yes, so you get a little. They've had a few lift offs there, I'll tell you, and some of the lifts don't go to the top story. But wait till I tell you this. Davey.
Right.
There's a wee place between between Port Glasgow and Greenock, and it's called Bogston.
But Bogston, right.
And it was the days when you used to have to speak to the operator, and they were putting this guy through, and they thought he was from Boston.
Oh, Boston, right.
Boston, right? So he's on the phone, and they're giving it, hello, this is Exchange New York. And he said, hi, can you put us on to Bogston? And they're going, Boston, this is Boston, Massachusetts. And eventually he got back. He says, no, it's Bogston, near Port Glasgow.
Bogston, you're not listening, right?
No, you're not listening. And they got him on to Bogston and said, okay, deliver your message. And he goes, ma, they've no got any pies, so you take a pudding.
Do you know what I'm talking about? I can't get a decent pie. Do you remember the good Scotch pies?
The McClue's pies, lovely.
No, I've not tried your McClue's pies yet. I'm going to go get your chicken lattice one.
The vegetarian lattice slice and the rich chicken sauce.
That's
the one for you.
No, but I used to buy 6 in a certain shop.
Yes.
And they've actually they put a stop to them, and I said, why have you done that? They said they replaced it with chili pies. I don't see the point.
No, I don't see that. I think you need to get yourself. The only problem I remember going to visit a baker, and he gave me these lovely pies to take away. I'd got them scoffed in no time. They were beautiful.
The old bakers were the best, but back in the 80s.
With the very fine crust, Davey.
Very fine pastry, the real pastry.
Lovely.
You know what I mean? And all that.
Lovely.
The big, massive bridies. And I can't say that company is out just new. They're quite boring.
Yes, no, we mustn't mention the company. Well done, Davey.
No.
We love it. Here's somebody watching.
Their pies are horrible.
Davey, there's somebody watching from Henley on Thames.
Right. God's sake, have you done England?
No, it's beautiful. I know it well. I used to have a refreshment on the Angel in the Bridge. There's a lovely pub called the Angel in the Bridge. Well, it's just called the Angel.
What were you drinking back in the day, Scotty?
It was just the beer. I just took a light beer.
A wee beer.
And as you know, these beautiful, there was Henley Brewery, and there was Courage Ales. Yes, Morelands, all these lovely brewers down there. And it was very, very nice. But I mean, unlike Scottish beer, you would have to have a few before you got a wee bit squiffed,
As I said, I wouldn't go to a pub. It's too dear now, Scotty.
And what about this, Chris? There's Chrissy from London watching right now. Do you see how important you are?
Oh, I'm important.
Yes, you're just on here having a wee laugh with me, but all these people throughout the world know you. They all go and they send me emails. They go, how's Davey, Scotty, and all this.
They send them emails. How's Davey, all the people.
How's Davey keeping, Scotty? Great show last night, all that.
I'm just telling my sister, she's sitting beside me, Big Sarah.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, indeed. How's she getting on?
Sarah, here, say hello to Scotty. Go. Say hello to Scotty. Go. Say hello to Scotty. She's too shy.
Hello, Sarah. DINKY-DOO.
He said, hello, Sarah. He said,
fantastic. That's great, Davey. Yes, indeed. And listen, we'll get a wee catch up over the weekend. I hope you'll be around tomorrow night.
Yes.
9 o'clock
I'll
sharp.
be there, 9 o'clock on the dot.
9 o'clock on the dot, Davey. DINKY-DOO, Lala. That's good. Bye, La. There's our Davey. What a great guy. Always a good call, guys. Fantastic. So there we are. What have we got? Jim Gods is asking me, oh, wow. Yeah, what a singer. Absolutely. Have you ever been to Milport across the water from Largs? Oh, yes, I know Milport very, very well. I had an auntie who stayed in Cardiff Street and had a cousin in Crawford Street. So there you are. So what about that? Does that ring a bell with you, those that know Milpert? We used to hire a bicycle and go round the island on your bike. It was great. Fantastic. The bike shop, fantastic. I think the bike shop was in Cardiff Street as well. Fantastic. Get following, guys, as soon as you can. You're watching Scottie McClue, Dinky-Doo, I Studio. Watching from Bells Hill, says, who's that? I'm having a job seeing this, guys. Who's that? Kenny. Kenny is in Bells Hill. That's the stuff. I Studio and Dinky-Doo. There we are. So we'll just pop that in there. Fantastic. Now, lovely, lovely. So we thought we'd pop up, of course, because there's lots and lots of new videos for you, for your edification and for your delight. So there you are. So that's what it's all about. Anyway, I'm going to have to dash in about, what have we got? Yes, in 5 minutes' time, guys, we're going to have to dash off. Good evening, Scottie from London Toon, and a happy Friday to you. And what about William watching in Henley? Is that not beautiful? Scottie, are you a millionaire off the radio? No. You would have to go some to be a millionaire off the radio, I can tell you. But it was great fun to do. I didn't do it for the money. Scottie, you are a sweet. I thank you, N-Trees. You are very, very kind to me. Please get following and Dinky-Doo 3,000 likes, guys. Is that not beautiful? I love it. Get following as soon as you can. Watching from Mallorca, says Gerard. Gerard, I hope you're having a lovely, lovely time in Mallorca. There's the wonderful Keith Snedden giving me a red rose. Thank you, Keith. You are very, very kind. We're away up there, Keith. Can you see it? It's doing very, very well. Scottie, you do some boxing. Yes, especially on the 26th of December. Richard is sending me red roses. Well, Richard, you're awfully kind. Very, very good of you, I say. So there you are. Now, what have we got here? What's good, Scottie? Everything, Dev. Everything's good. Scottie, gaze a tune. So there you are. Thank you. Yes, Matthew. Any weekend antics? Huge antics. Hoots, man. Thank you. Follow us, guys, as soon as you can. Dinky-Doo. Buenas tardes, senora. Si, and Buenos Aires as well, senor. Fantastic. Wonderful. Scottie boxes, radio mics. That's it, Amy. Good for you. Always there with the wee laugh and joke. We like it, as say to you. 3,200 likes. I need another 50 followers. So there we go. Who have we got here? Oh, my goodness me. There we go. Fantastic and fantastic. Love it. Absolutely. Dinky-Doo, what's happening, McClue? So there we go. Speak in a Greenock accent. This is a Greenock accent. This is the way we speak in Greenock. Darren, Dinky-Doo, Darren has sent me red roses. Guys, you're very, very kind and very, very generous. I swear I saw Scottie in Gourock once, an out-of-body experience. No. I used to go to Gourock every day. There we are, Dinky-Doo. I worked in Gourock several times. I worked in Gourock 50 years ago. And I worked in Gourock about 5 years ago. What about that? And I worked in Gourock 10 years ago. So I've done a lot of work in Gourock, I say to you. But yes, my first grown-up job, in fact, my first job at 12 was on the boats in Gourock. So I suppose, although I'm a Greenockian, I've got a bit of Gourockian in me. Is that not amazing? So I don't think you saw me in an out-of-body experience. I think you saw me in an in-body experience. There's Craig, Dinky-Doo, Craig. pure heavy axle, man. Scotty, when we become independent with a constitutional monarchy, you're automatically to join the Privy. TikTok, how amazing are you? What did we think of the results of the by-election, though? Could Labour be making a comeback? Is Dumfries House in Gourock? Someone from my work got married there a couple of months ago. No. Dumfries House is, I think it's effectively Ayrshire. So there you are. The heir to the Marquess of Bute is the Earl of Dumfries. And a famous one recently was Johnny Dumfries, the racing driver. He was the son of John Marquess of Bute. John Bute, lovely man. I didn't know Johnny, but sadly, I think Johnny is no longer with us. Wonderful, but lovely, lovely people. And they are Mount Stewart in Rothsay on the Isle of Bute. So there you have it. You'll see. So Dumfries House was the one, it was up for sale. And I think the King, as Prince Charles, as Prince of Wales, guaranteed the money for its complete restoration and saved a lot of the beautiful Chippendale furniture. So there we are. I say to you, I thought they said Gourock. No, Dumfries House. No, not Gourock, I can tell you. Now, what have we got here? The Privy Council, watching from Maidstone in Kent. I know it, Richard. I once went for an audition with TVS, Television South, in Maidstone. Yes, lovely, lovely town. I got the train from London, Victoria, would that be right? And arrived at Maidstone and was made very, very welcome. But I remember the boss saying it's coming across a little bit Scottish. Scotty, what's the big house in Inverkip? I got told it's royal in origin. Yes, it is. The big house in Inverkip is Ardgowan House, which is the home of the Shaw Stewarts. And the Shaw Stewarts used to own Greenock. And they feud all the land for Greenock on their land. And you've got Ardgowan Street and Stewart Street, West Stewart Street. You've got Shaw. You've got Octavia Terrace, named after Lady Octavia and Lady Alice. Yes. You're live with Scottish Fun, and who's that? DINKY-DOO. Marvellous. How lovely to hear you all. I say to you, there we go. Now then, who else have we got here? Wasn't he, well, we don't know, Jim. I mean, so many would be in these days, you know what I mean? From that point of view. So they were, and an MP, yes. And the original mansion house was in the Well Park, where there would be a well, and the original Greenock mansion house. They then built a new mansion house on Union Street, at the corner of Union Street and Patrick Street. And that was the new mansion house, built, I would think, around 1925 or something like that. So not that long ago. And the Shaw Stewarts. And I remember the Shaw Stewarts very well. Absolutely. When I was young, the main man was Sir Guy. Lovely, lovely chap. So there we have. Wasn't there one in Darragh Park? Yes, there was. There was Darragh House. There was Gourock House, it was called. And that was the Darraghs of Gourock. So there you are. We used to have the Gourock Highland Games in the Darragh Park. And you can see, I think when I was wee, I think the house had gone. To be honest with you, Gourock House had actually gone. But you can still see all the original walls and the grounds and what have you there. I've been to a wedding in Châtellerault House in Hamilton. That was really nice. Well, Châtellerault is beautiful. That was the Duke of Hamilton's hunting lodge. And when you go up there, you can see for miles. I used to walk the dog there. Beautiful. And you can walk for miles. And you can see the Duke's Bridge and all that stuff down by the river. We're very lucky in Scotland, I say to you. There we have it. Now, what have we got? When we become, oh yes, absolutely, yes. With a constitutional monarchy, you'll automatically join the Privy Council. I thank you, sir. Watching from East Kilbride, Dinky-Doo, one of the great new towns, East Kilbride. Guys, thank you for all my lovely red roses. 3,200 likes has already been tap, tappity, tap. I need another 50 followers. So if you're feeling flush, get following, I say. Really nice Shetland Park. You've got Castle Ruins, yes. And you've got the Cadzo Oaks going back hundreds of years. And you can give them a hug. It's beautiful. I've hugged a Cadzo Oak. Isn't that gorgeous? There we are. And Cadzo Castle, that's right. Lanarkshire is stuffed. One of the things, you've got the Douglas and Angus estate. Further down, the old A74. And Castle Dangerous. Now, what was the tune for Castle Dangerous? Dee da dum da dee dum da dee dee da dee dum da dee dum da dee dum da dee dum da dee dee. There we are, Castle Dangerous, a beautiful pipe tune. And of course, that was for the Cameronians, the Scottish Rifles. There we are, fantastic. So there you go, guys. Never a dull moment on Scottie McClue. Get following, guys. I need more followers. Everybody following. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, please do subscribe, because it takes a long time for people to think, oh, do you subscribe to this? It doesn't cost you, it's free. I wonder if the word subscribe puts people off from subscribing. But you just click it. It won't cost you a bean, I say to you. There we have it. Now, lots and lots of stuff. Hi, Jerry. There we are. Everybody's talking. Thank you to Richard Tanner. Are you a nationalist? No, I'm not political at all, to be quite honest with you. But I do think that Scotland could do very well independently, economically. I've looked into all of that. Scotty, watching Dinky-Doo, says Mark. Right, Mark. Lovely to have you with us. Do you work in... I have done, yes. Dinky-Doo to Scotty, all the way from just over the border in the county of Northumberland. Davy, we love you in Northumberland. I say to you, Dinky-Doo. Fantastic. Jerry is back with us. I say, is that not just amazing? Just another place, there was a huge mansion, was a park in East Renfrewshire called Rooken Glen. And they had a huge mansion up till about 1961, I think. I'm trying to remember if Gurrock House was still there. When I was a kid, all the stabling was there. There we are, freedom to Scotland. Have you ever been to the Braemar gathering? No, but this year I watched it on YouTube, and I could see a lot of my friends there. So I thought that was rather nice. There was a nice wee collection of people I know at the Braemar gathering, just beside the royal enclosure. Isn't that beautiful? The priest's house is Cumnock in Ayrshire. That's it, Jacqueline. Yes, good for Jackie. It is. I must go and visit it, because I believe it's stunning. And King Charles has done a wonderful job overseeing a lot of the restoration. Heard you frae the Glen. That's right, Dinky-Doo, I say to you. Sorry to ask, but were you involved in the... No, user, I don't... That doesn't really... No is the answer to your question. So there we are. Now, thank you every day. There's Rehan. Rehan is watching from Pakistan. Lovely to have you with us from Pakistan, Rehan. Welcome, 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 I say, my dear friend. Is the mansion still there? Says Davy. Whereabouts, Davy? Are you talking in East Renfrewshire? No, the mansion went in 1961, but you can see where it was, right in the middle of the park. It's a spectacular house and grounds, Scotty, says the party then. You talking about Dumfries House. Love that place, not far from me, that Dumfries House. Lovely party then. I'm going to say, has anybody ever seen Culzean Castle? Culzean, it's spelled, down in Ayrshire, overlooking what they used to call it Paddy's Milestone, Ailsa Creek, and near to the Electric Brae. Well, am I not just the boy? Have you ever been to Swinton House in Berwickshire? No, I haven't. I would like to see that, and I would like to see Mellerstein, and I would like to see Floor's Castle. Yes, the Duke of Roxburgh's house. So there you have it. No, Davy, no, the mansion's gone, but your sister will know the site. It's fantastic. Oh, what a sight. I didn't mean to join, but hi. Lux, hi. I'm very glad you joined. I mean, nobody means to join Scottie McClue, but they do. Rihanna's watching in Pakistan. We love it. You're a Highlander. Well, Kentucky John, my family are from the Highlands. Do you know much history about the Scottish borders? A fair bit, Stuart. Scotty, I'm having an argument with a friend. What radio station did you do your late night banter on? Well, where are you watching from? And I'll tell you, because I did it on 35 separate radio stations. Do you know anything about Milngavie? I do. Yes, indeed. And I used to walk around Mugdock a lot, Mugdock, at the top of Milngavie. And you have many beautiful houses in Milngavie. And I think it was Milngavie called after Gavin. So there we are. Dinky-Doo. Now, who have we got here? Watching from Swinton to the Scottish borders. I know it. We love it. Absolutely. Good evening, Scotty from Hart Hill. We love Hart Hill. I can remember Hart Hill well. Watching from Nigeria, says Harris. Wow, Harris. Nigeria. Do you want independence? Well, I think we'd like to keep our own money. Scotland gets robbed blind. It's a cash cow for Westminster. Scotty, what's your opinions on the Orange Order? I don't really know very much about it, New Holland. I know it stands for the Crown and the Bible, so we like that, and it's William of Orange, but William of Orange was a very unpleasant character. Yes, he's responsible for a lot of damage to a lot of people's lives, that guy. We didn't like him. I think the Onslaught should drop him once they find out what he got up to. There we go. Now, what have we got here? I'll just get rid of this guy. The Dafties. We want to do Dafties, guys. That's him. Right, that's better. Scottish independence is coming. Scotty, thoughts on the IRA? Well, that's a historical thing, New Holland. You know, I mean, that's long gone. And so it should be, you know. No doubt about that. Hi from the Isle of Lewis. Falchi Kidewile Falchi Don TikTok, I guess YouTube. He ordered the Glencoe massacre, didn't he? I think I said that before. Amy, yes, he did. He did. It was bad news all round. He pulled his money out of the Darien scheme, or the Darien scheme, and left the Scots to die. And he was kind of almost responsible for Queen Anne doing that ridiculous union. And there we go. He has a very forgetful or focused memory. SNP Labour really does work. Well, Max, we'll have to see. if there's any evidence of what you say. It's not working too well at the moment, but that's because the Tories are in. Love you, Scotty. I thank you very much. Floor's castle is beautiful. I believe it's stunning. I believe it's stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Now, who have we got here? That's the home of the Innes-Kerrs. I remember Guy Innes-Kerr, very nice man, and his lovely wife. And his lovely wife was the daughter of the Duke of Westminster. She was a Grosvenor. And in Greenock, you were talking earlier about the Shaw Stewarts of Ardgown. Lady Octavia, if I remember right, was also a daughter of the Duke of Westminster at the time. There we are, going back a bit in the day. Spoke to you on the radio about 20 years ago, man. We did. Good evening, Scotty. DINKY-DOO, everybody, just back from Alnwick. What a brilliant little town. Well, again, Alnwick. Have you not got Alnwick Castle? Huge. And is that not the Northumberlands? Northumberland. Fantastic. We love it, Alnwick. Now, who else have I got here? Any info on the Stuart clan? Oh, lots of it. Well, originally, you see, the Stuarts were stewards. So the steward was the king's steward. So Robert the Bruce had a steward, and then he became Stuart. So you're talking out at Paisley and Elderslie. And my family gave the monks the land on which to build Paisley Abbey, the Stuarts. And I have a Stuart connection going back to Marjorie Bruce and Robert the Bruce. So there you have it, guys. Robert the First, fantastic, who was crowned in 1306 at Scone on the stone of Scone. Scotty, everything's okay for me at the hospital the other day. Susan, that's brilliant news. Well done, you. I'm very pleased, but we still send you the love and the best wishes, I say to you. Who have we got? Lots of followers, please, guys. There we are. And I've got my little goal for red roses if anybody's feeling flush. But you never, ever, ever have to give Scottie McClue anything. We're always free at the point of consumption. Stay fabulous. What have you been up to, Scotty? Very, very busy. Your Dalek's windows. Tremendous stuff. Very, very busy. DINKY-DOO, pure fabulous, Brandon. How lovely to have you with us. When are you going on the radio? I think it might be a wee while yet till we get the stuff sorted out, but Scottie McClue will be back on radio. Rest assured. I say to you, rest assured. Guys, if you're watching, get following, please. Everybody should follow Scottie McClue. There's Daryl has joined us. Hello, Scotty. Hello, Daryl. How lovely to have you with us, and welcome, welcome. Get subscribing on the YouTube, Daryl. And all the TikTokers can also subscribe to the YouTube. You'll see the link in the TikTok bio. Get into that. We're well organized, guys. McClue is huge across the internet. Yes, indeed. And we had, purely on the YouTube channel, last week, 50,000 viewed. Yo, Scotty, a shout out to my pal Reese. He loves your videos. Zibu. No problem at all, Zibo. Lovely to have you with us. And DINKY-DOO, I said you. So there you go. Guys, can you subscribe and tell me? I'm sure I'm subscribed already, says Daryl. You might well be, Daryl. But everybody on the YouTube channel right now, subscribe, and then back to the TikTok if you like. Who have we got here? Disco Pete. Disco Pete is very, very, very generous to Scottie McClue. Disco Pete. And he's just given me red roses. Well, Scotty, how are you? We're amazing, you are. Fantastic. Fiddy from Fiddy, slab of beef. Yes, Fiddy. Fiddy was the original village for Aberdeen. Fiddy. Foot D, at the foot of the D. Do you see where it all comes from? Isn't it beautiful? Somebody the other day said to me, we learn more from you than we do at the school, Scotty. Shout out to the Antrim crew in Northern Ireland, the Green Hills of Antrim. Brendan, what have you done? Guy, Brendan has just sent me £1 on the YouTube channel. He's gone down to the bottom left of the super chat and he's tapped the $1. Callum from Fife here. Ken, Callum, Ken. Lovely to have you with us, DINKY-DOO. There are so lots of subscribers for the YouTube and lots of followers for this wonderful TikTok. Is the box coming out? Says your Dyson. I have the box here, but I need permission from all of you if you're wanting a tune. There's the box. I think so. Can you see it on the YouTube channel? There's the box, guys. I'll maybe move this camera back. Would you like a wider shot on YouTube? Would that be better? Brendan, thank you so much for your kindness. Good evening from the Fylde Coast. Well, Dark Hall. Do I not know the Fylde well? Do they not know Scottie McClue? Can you play the Green Glens of Antrim in the box? That's a big ask. I don't know. I would need to try it. It might be a disaster. We could try it, couldn't we? Did you like that? Was that the Green Glens of Antrim? But the Green Glens of Antrim. Go on yourself, Scotty. No bother. That's the first time I've ever tried that, guys. If you like to give us some tap, tap, tappity, tap on your phone. Brilliant. Well done, Scotty. Did you like that? Did you recognize it? I say, that was lovely, Scotty, says Susan. Susan, you're very kind. So they're a very talented guy. Paul Glover, I'll come to Cornwall and we'll do some Tales of Daring-Do. And we'll get the squeeze box out and play some old fishing tunes. What about that? To the beat stamp of your feety, Scotty boy. Toot, toot, toot. Mark, thank you. So there we are. Loved it. Did you like that, David? I'm very happy that you all recognized it. Because as I say, there's a first time for everything. But I'll do a bit of practice and we'll see if we can get it going for you. I have played it on the piano, accordion. And I think there's still a recording of it on Scottie McClue's website at www.scottie-mcclue.com. That's a very famous website that's had, 10 million viewers over the years. Fantastic. We love it. But TikTok's at 150 million. The YouTube channel, which we've just started really paying attention to, has passed 1 million views. And last week, 50,000 of you watched me on YouTube. Is that not beautiful? So there we are. Hi, Scotty boy. My mate Declan said, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. No bother, Kate. Your Daleks windows. says that was fantastic. I thank you, Dinky-Doo, and there's the wonderful David McCafferty. How about the Rangers last night? Who do you fancy for the manager's job? Well, I don't think I'll put my hat in the ring because I'm kind of maxed at the moment. Can you see me out? Come on, come on. Get the lunges in there. I want to see you defending, you lot, and attacking. Attack! Running backwards for 50. All that stuff. There we go. Are you a football fan? And if so, who would your team be? I'm not really, Aaron. I don't know a great deal about football, but I was brought up with the Greenock Morton on the ton. And then the Partick Thistle. Everywhere we go, people want to know. There you go, fantastic. And then there's the Rangers, yes, and there's the Celtic. There you go. Simply the best and Mon the Hoops. We love all that. If my granny's a Bruce and I'm a Stuart, I have the right to the Scottish throne. Not if you're spelling it THROWN, you haven't. So there, guys, 6,100 likes. 6,100 likes since we came on to the TikTok. I don't know. Has everybody tried the YouTube channel? Everybody on TikTok? Have you gone up to the bio on TikTok and clicked on the link? So there we go. Now, guys, I'll just get rid of this half-wit. Here, a wee half-wit called Lifestyle. Silly boy. There he's gone. That's the end of him. We'll not be seeing him again. Scotty, tell us a joke. Throne. Sorry, Aaron, yes. And the way you're spelling Stuart, then you could well be in line for the throne. But you're more likely to be part of Bonnie Prince Charlie's lot. Yes, the young pretender. There he is. Now you are talking. Now, apparently we're going to get... Oh, that's lovely, that is. So if you've subscribed on the YouTube, thank you so much. Superb, glad to hear it. I'm a Jacobite. Good one, Aaron. I would have thought so by the spelling of your name, capital S-T-U-A-R-T. That's the Stuart. That's actually the proper spelling. That's Mary Stuart, Mary Queen of Scots. Spelt her name that way. And so did Charles I and Charles II. They were all Stuarts, you see. And the last one was Queen Anne, but she was a little bit nuts. No disrespect, your late majesty. There we are, but she was bananas. So there you are, the Jacobites. And you didn't rebel, you rose up. So these are not rebellions, these are risings. Fantastic. Thank you for coming and joining us. So lovely to have you. Hello from Wales. Hello, Yaki Da. And Nos Da, I say to you in Wales. Are you going to chapel on Sunday? And are you going to sing one of the great Welsh hymns? Oh, wonderful. What about Cwm Rhondda? I love Cwm Rhondda. There you go. I say to you, with the male voice choirs. Oh, so many great male voice choirs in Wales. Who have we got to? Who could we mention? Treorchy, the Treorchy male voice choir. Dowlais, are Dowlais going? I will. The tenors and Dowlais. Fantastic. The male voice choir is beautiful. Swansea as well, of course. I loved Harry Seacombe. Somebody told me I was a dead ringer for Harry Seacombe. We're going to get a Scottie McClue badge. They're scarcer than hen's teeth. But once we've got 1 million, if you all get your act together, and we've got 1 million followers and 1 million subscribers on the YouTube, then we'll start doing merch. So how do I pronounce that? Credgion, where I'm from in West Wales. I can't call it Ceredigion. So is it Credgion? How do I say it? Credgion. Any good? How's your Brendan? How lovely to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo. You're watching Scottie McClue, and we are live on the big one. We've only got 10 minutes to go. I can't believe it. Yes, I want one so bad. Well, you Daleks Windows, we will see if we can get you one, I promise you. Dinky-Doo. I remember an auction, and a silly lady said to me, I said, I'll stick these badges in and see if they can get a fiver or something. And this lady said, well, just be careful. Just watch you don't fall on your backside and embarrass yourself if nobody bids. Ah. 2 wee badges, 2 wee tin badges, £600 each at the charity auction. How daft was she? Whereabouts would you like to visit in Scotland that you haven't? Says Aaron. Aaron, I would love to go out to the Outer Isles. I haven't been to Lewis and Harris and Uist to see the Yostuchs and the Yosuchs and the Herochs, and to Skye to see the Skeenuchs. My beautiful girlfriend and I drove all the way to Skye, and we were held up at a restaurant. And we missed the last ferry, and we had to drive all the way back to Edinburgh from Skye. It was only a hop step. Now you've got the bridge. And she wanted to go to the Isle of Skye. So there you have it, to see the Skeenuchs. What have you got at Skye? You've got Kylaken and Portree and Skibust. And now wait, we've got lots more. And the Coolins, you see. There we go. Now, I love the tweet. I thank you, Ollie. Yes, we like to keep up standards on here. We're big on standards, I say. And I'll just put, can everyone subscribe? Everyone subscribe. I like my YouTube channel, guys. I mean, I've got platforms that are much, much bigger at the moment. But I think we can grow the YouTube. But you'll have to help me by subscribing, watching all the videos and sharing them. Can you play Dark Loch Nagar? Oh, that needs a bit of work, that one. I say to you, Dark Loch Nagar. There we go. What do you think about fox hunting? Well, I've never done it, Ollie, and I wouldn't do it because I love foxes. But they probably do need to be kept down. I mean, you've got problems now. And you now have the urban fox. The fox used to be absolutely go as far away from humans. And now with the urban fox, when I've been walking the dog at night, they follow you home. Scotty, you strike me as the Protestant sort. Well, Ibu, what are the Protestant sort? Because we're actually, all of us, who are Christian, are Catholic. We're not all Roman Catholic, but we are Catholic. So there you are. And to be a Roman Catholic, you need to be part of the Holy Catholic and Apostolic Church. Or even a bit of Killiecrankie. I don't know what I can play for you. I'll have a go. Right, I've got one for you. How's this? Are we ready? you like that? There's a wee one for you, I said to you. Susan says, I'm going to have my dinner. Take care, everyone. You get your dinner down, you, Susan, and take care of your dear self. He wore our cross, or Andrew wore Aaron Stewart. Absolutely. How beautiful is that? Can you play McPherson's rant? Yes, I can, but we'd be here all night doing requests. I tell you. So there you go. So have a lovely dinner, Susan. We're only up for another 2 or 3 minutes anyway. What have we got? Guys, have you all followed me? Has everybody followed? I say to you. I'm a flight lieutenant. I'd like you to play the Queen's anthem. Ah, Tom. Now, that would take a bit of work as well, I say to you. Yes. But we'll work on all that for you. I say to you. Lovely having you with us, guys. Has everybody subscribed? Is this a good time to pop up? Should we be earlier, later? You're a very educated Scotsman, mate. Well, I try my best, Ibrox Loyal. There we are. Ibrox Loyal, why don't you scroll down the TikTok videos and you will see your holy ground there. I did a wee video outside expecting maybe half a dozen people to watch it. And I think the last time I looked, it was well over 25,000 had looked at it. We love it. Thank you to Brendan for tapping the dollar at the bottom of the YouTube channel and giving me that pound. You're very, very kind. But remember, you never, ever have to give Scottie McClue anything. Right, I think we'll push off, guys. And I'm a flight lieutenant. Play the song. Yes, indeed. Well, we need to practice it first so we get it right. Favourite Scottish actor, Scottie? So many, Amy. Alistair Sim. Walter Carr. Who else have I got? Leon Sinden. Laurie Ventry. David. What have I got? I've got David Heyman. Was what I was thinking. David Heyman. Who else we did? John Grieve. Roddy McMillan. Duncan McCrae. Who else have we got? Oh, dozens and dozens and dozens of wonderful actors. Eric Jones. Some of these are back in the day a bit. Ken Stott. Mark McManus. Who else have we got? Peter Capaldi. David Tennant. Robert Carlyle. Bobby Carlyle. Robert Carlyle, excellent actor. Who else have we got? Sean Connery. I could go on. Mine are Robert Carlyle, James McAvoy. I was just thinking of James as well. Wonderful. Ewan McGregor. Yes, excellent stuff. Sean Connery. What have you? So there we go. Guys, I'm going to have to dash. So there we go. Peter Mullen, outstanding. Yes, definitely got my vote there. Guys, I'm going to have to dash. Love you lot. Say ta-ta. Bye-bye. Oh, we just made it. And we always run out of time. There's always so much to do, so much to talk about, so little time to do it. And great night, Scottie. Dinky-Doo to all. Thomas Stevenson. Dinky-Doo to you, La. And bless you. The goodbye song. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Take care, everybody, as you go. Goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. And cheerio. Ta-ra, loves. So there we are. Dinky-Doo. Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. Ta-ta.